Alright, what's going on everybody? It's Tristan, and today in this video I'm very excited to bring this one to you all because today we're going to be discussing and really checking up on some of my sneaker investments. They've been doing pretty good recently. A lot of them were still giving some time to go up, but overall, we're getting up there and I'm pretty happy about it. So I hope you guys will enjoy it. Of course, couldn't do any of this without you guys and your constant support. So if you all do want more content just like this sneaker investment video and more of them in the future, feel free to go ahead, subscribe below and drop a like. I'd appreciate it. Again, goal in this video, I don't even know if I want to have a goal, but just drop a like if you feel like it. But let's just do 200. If you want to hit 200 likes, then that'd be cool. If not, it's not the end of the world really. But I just want to get into discussing some of these investments, since I know some of you can still invest in some of these for sure. If you have any questions about investments, you can ask them below. But I'm just going to be showing you all really what I have in my investment collection, every shoe I got that I'm holding right now, and some of the new holds I've been getting. So, and also my Discord's free to join down below if you haven't checked that out. I mention that all the time, but if you haven't, you're missing out. Let's go now. Alright, so as you guys can see, I'm going to be keeping the smile on my face, but it's my third time re-recording this portion right here. So I'm here with the screen recording, and as you can see on the screens is my Instagram. So if you want to go give me the follow down below, then feel free. I'd appreciate it, since this is your boy's third time around, since he just keeps getting a background noise interruption. The roommates just, they loud, you know what I mean? There's nothing I can do about that. But sometimes when I'm trying to record a video, oh man, it's just shh, but hey, not my own living space. So aside from that, let's kind of get into the first one. So we got the Jordan 1 biohack right here. I got a size 9.5 and 11.5 in this one. So two pairs. I paid $240 for the 9.5, and then for the 11.5 I paid $245. And right now the 9.5's at $260, 11.5 $265. So pretty much a little 20 bucks up on each one. So I'm up $40 in my biohacks right now, and that's just because I paid a low enough resale price. You could probably find some maybe around $240, $245 right now, so you could make that little money right there. But I'm just holding these ones through the summer because I think they could go for more. I saw kind of the trade range in StockX. I usually don't refer to that, but I saw it's like 300, 350. So I have a feeling eventually we could get up to that point. That's not what they go for right now, but I feel like eventually over the summer this would be an accurate range of what they could go for, so I could make some more money on these ones. So kind of still holding them, hoping they will eventually go for a little bit more. But yeah, just the Jordan 1 biohack. I think with time, the time will tell on this one, but we will see. And another one that I want to discuss, I'm investing in, not really investing in. I actually don't know how or why I have this shoe. I have no clue how I got this shoe whatsoever. But the Jordan 5 what, this one right here, I seriously, I couldn't tell you. I think maybe it's a package deal or something that I bought this in, but I really do not know why I have these ones. I paid $240 for them, which is $10 over market right now, so I am down $10 on these. But it is a fairly interesting pair of shoes. If anything, it's a super massively long hold. I know some people have told me, they're like, oh, you're actually kind of smart with that one, maybe it'll go up quicker than people will think, which is what I guess I can hope for. But I'm seriously trying to recall why I have these ones, how I got them. I don't think they're a crazy good looking shoe. Seriously, I just have a pair that's never been worn, size 10, and they're right now $230 again. And I kind of showed you how I make my calculations. Again, if I'm just checking with sizes and stuff, I just look around the general range, and then I see there's a price range. So for this one, I was all right, it's kind of $225, $235. So I just kind of put it in between there, and I was all right, they're kind of going for around $230 right now, which I think is fairly accurate. It says $234, but I just said $230. I'm not really gonna try and say I'm making money on the what this, because that's just cap if I paid $240. So enough of that one. The next one is the Jordan 5 what the. It's cool, but it's nothing insane, I'd say. It's just I have it because I have it. So feel free to say what you want in the comment section. It's not really something I'm investing in, but I have it included in my investments just because it's I have a dead stock pair, so I guess I'll just hold it and kind of see what happens, because who knows. But aside from that one, another one that I wanted to mention is the Jordan 1 Lucky Green. This one is kind of, again, those Christmas colors and themes. I think it's pretty interesting, because this one I actually did hit on Sneakers for, and I was able to get it for retail. I remember hitting on my phone for a drop, and I was able to get this one. I was pretty hyped about that. So yeah, I paid $182 because I think that was retail after tax. And right now they're $244. That's what I was able to kind of get in a general range. I was that's probably what it's around, what I could sell it for right now. So seeing that, I'm up $60 in them. And again, when I got them for that retail price, they eventually rose and continued to rise. And I think they maybe could rise again, but who knows? We'll kind of have to see what happens here, because there is some pairs selling around 300 right now. But I just got a 9W. It's kind of around 240. So maybe it'll go up to 300 eventually. I wouldn't mind holding it to that point because I still do have my pair, so why not? And yeah, also StockX telling me to ship my stuff. I already shipped it, StockX, you know, like what? Why are they doing me like this, you know? So yeah, hopefully that updates so I don't get like lose a shoe or something. But yeah, that would suck because I know they definitely would take it and not give it back. But aside from that, another one I do want to discuss. Aside from that, I want to discuss the Jordan 1 Mocha. As you all know, I do have 2 pairs of these. I have a size 8.5, worn once. You know, I mean, it could pretty much pass as like dead stock, but it's just like another pair I got. And I also got the grade school pairs, and I have a grade school 5Y, which isn't really bad. Again, since, you know, I think that was kind of a good investment, a good choice. I paid $390 for it, and right now they're at like $45. So once you look at both the Mochas, how much I'm up on each one, I mean, it's right now I'm like 180 up on these Mochas. So, you know, that's one of my better investments I feel like I've made. I should have got more pairs of it. It was like a super easy one to call to. Everyone knew Mochas were just going to continue to go up, and I mean, they still are. So, you know, I'm still holding them. You know, people are like, should you hold them until they hit 500? And I'm like, I'm just going to see how far they go, bro. I really couldn't tell you. So another one we got right there, Jordan 1 Mocha, crazy hyped, yes. Maybe because of Travis Scott, a little bit, but I mean, I just think honestly people liked how they looked, and you know, they're gonna be going for a lot for a while, and that's all I can really say about it. So another one right there, the Jordan 1 Mocha, up 180 in them, and I'm very happy to own. It's size 8.5, worn once. Probably could sell it for around $425, even though that stock's around $475. I'm just gonna take, say, like 50 off for, you know, since it was worn once. Still comes with everything though. And then again, the 5Y DS, that's another pair I could easily probably flip just right now for like, you know, $500, because I mean, or just $485. That's kind of what I was thinking realistically, because you know, just like that stock pairs of Mochas for grade school sizes are going crazy. So aside from the Mocha, another one I do want to mention is the Jordan 1 Court Purple. This one right here, I do have an 11.5, and I did pay too much for the 11.5. I paid $350, but eventually one day, I know right now it's going for like what, like $338 is what I said, which I think is pretty accurate. Last week it was like $345. So there's been a couple sales to them that have been a bit less, so I brought it down a bit to $338, and I'm down 12 in them because I did pay $350 for this 11.5, which I don't know what I was thinking then. Again, one of my earlier investments, maybe, as you can tell, but yeah, just 11.5, you know, for $350 was definitely much, but it has the Hibbett receipt and all that, so at least I know they're 110% authentic. I mean, this one is immediately, I could sell it, you know, no problem, no issues, because it comes with the receipt, so that's a dope thing. But I'm honestly just gonna wait till these go up to like 400, 500, because I definitely will see these ones rising over the summer, in my opinion. I think it's due to rise again. You know, it's just there's way less dead stock pairs, you know, starting to be out there. So I mean, they're just going to continue to go. And this is another like a kind of iconic colorway, in my opinion. The Court Purple's not one to ignore. So you know, again, down 12 in them, but no biggie to me. So Jordan 1 Court Purple, definitely one I'm happy to have. And I just said Kurt Purple. Don't know why, but cool. And aside from, I guess, the Kurt Purple, as I called it, we'll get into the Low Veneer, which is my next investment. I paid $240 for these ones, and they're kind of going for around, I'd say like $282 is what I said. I got a size 11, and again, I like investing in this bigger sizes with dunks. I mean, smaller sizes is no issue either, but I kind of like the big sizes too. And you can see that veneer features that kind of nice suede pattern, and I really like that kind of suede pattern that's on it. I feel like it's what kind of makes this one stand out a little bit more, and it makes it a good investment. People are telling me it wouldn't be a good one. People are telling me, you know, dunks are like super dead, you know, don't invest in these, and you know, I made money on it, so I just kind of, you know, called the odd one, and you know, there you go. So veneers, they are going down a little bit right now. If you check, it's probably time to sell, in my honest opinion. I don't know, you know, I still got mine, but hey, you know, I maybe they make a second surge. Realistically, I don't see that, but I think they've done the rising, you know, that little $50 rise. So aside from the veneers, I also am investing, aside from the veneer one, I'm investing in pretty much the brother of that one, which is the ceramics. You can see it looks the same material and everything, like the same little suede material, but they do look different, as you can tell with the two colorways. But the ceramics, I did pay $280 for, and right now they're going, I mean, I said 301, I think, yeah, like 301. I put like $1 above 300 because I saw like there was a couple at like 296, and then there was plenty of sales at like 310, 322, 320, but I'm not going to just say like mine's going for 320 just because there's like a couple sales on StockX saying that. I just, you know, took all of them into account, and I was like, all right, you know, these ones right now probably like 301, you know, I was like a little bit above 300, so I put $1. So I'm up like 21 on the ceramics. I'm glad to have an 11.5. I'm very happy about that. It's kind of a pair that I knew was going to go up, and I wish I'd have gotten it for a little cheaper, but I did get an EA pair, so I did make the early review and all that, so it ended up being worth it. I got a good video out of it. So another one we got right there, the Low ceramic. It is definitely one that I was happy to invest in, and another good one. So
aside from the Dunk Low ceramic, another one we got.
We also got the neutral grade Jordan 1. This is one that I did invest in, and I paid $230 for it. I have a size 9, and right now I think I said it was like $215 or yeah, $217 is what it's going for. So I'm down like $13 in the neutral gray, which is no big deal since I got some other investments later in the video to cover up for that one. But this one eventually I feel like it's going to go up, and a lot of people are like, oh, this shoe, since it was associated with the Olympics and this stuff, for like Tokyo 2020 or something. I saw something about that, or something with 2021 Olympics. People were talking about something like that, and they're like, this is very, like, since this shoe is like, that's not happening anymore, the Olympics, like, is this shoe no longer going to go up in value? And I was like, most people probably didn't know the shoe was associated with anything to do with the Olympics, me included. So I was just like, I don't think that's going to affect it at all. So this shoe I still see rising. I mean, over the summertime, I would see people wanting to get, this kind of metallic version of a sneaker. It's a collaboration again with co.jp also. So seeing how the neutral gray, or not the neutral gray, but the midnight navy one, so pretty much the other version of this one, as you can see how that one went up, I feel like eventually this one will do the same thing. It's just going to take a little longer. The chart's a little slow. It's been going down, but it's kind of slowing down and going down. So I feel like eventually we're going to see it start rising up. So I still got my pair. I'm down only a little bit on it, but the neutral grays, I have no problem with still holding them, and I'm happy to have a pair of them. Aside from my neutral grays though, another one I want to mention is the Unions. Yes, I did get these ones for retail, so I was paid like $267, and right now I got a 9.5, and I was checking how much they were going for. There's plenty above 800, like 820, 830. You got bids at 800, but I was thinking honestly I probably could sell my one right now at 805, and that's what I put it at. So I'm up 543 on the Unions. That's what I put a big boost there too. So I'm happy to be up 543 in the Unions, knowing I could probably sell them for that. And that's a good thing. Again, it's a lot of profit there. So this is kind of one of my stronger investments I have. I wish, again, I could have gotten more pairs for retail, but this isn't one you just cop every day. If you get a pair, you better be happy because you're already making a lot of money. Like $543 just for selling one shoe. I mean, that's pretty good, you know what I mean? So another one I got right there at the Unions. I'm happy to have these, and I'm just going to continue to see what they'll do. I mean, it's not like a crazy, like, good looking pair of shoes, but I mean, shoot, since it's that Union collab, I mean, they're up there in value, and maybe they'll hit that like 1200 point. I'm thinking eventually, they're gonna go up even more, but who knows? I think that'd be a very, very long hold. So will I hold them for that long? Who knows? We'll see. But that's just another one I got right there. So aside from the Unions, another one I got right here. I know this one is definitely going to be questionable to some people, and it is questionable to me. I don't even know why I got this one too. This is like the the Dunk High Michigan. I don't see these ones really rising anymore. They're at their point. I got a size 11, and I paid like $230 for them, and right now they're at like 210, like 20. So I think I said like 205. Yeah, so I'm down like 25 in the Michigan. So it's a little, not great investment, but I was expecting these ones to go up at least, a little bit, since their old silhouettes go for like $300 to $400, even more. And Dunks were in at that time, so I was like, Michigans, I definitely see these ones going up, and I just want to have like one pair of, so it's not a big deal that I'm down 25 on that one, since I got some other ones to make up for it. But Dunk High Michigan, I wish I could have seen some more progress on it, but I mean, yeah, out of anyone's or any investment calls that I've made that have flopped, this is probably one of them that I can really mention. And yeah, that's only like probably one of the few, but this is definitely one that I was like, didn't go up as much as I was hoping, if at all, really, you know what I mean? So another one aside from the Michigans I do want to discuss is the GDragon Peace -1 Air Force. I do have a size 9.5 in these, and I did end up paying retail for them. Again, I got them off sneakers, and I paid, so after tax and all, it's like $214, and right now I said they're at like $477, since there is some sales right now for this one in the 9.5 around $477, some again more towards $500, some a little lower, and I just kind of went in between that range, and this is pretty much what I had them at last week. So I didn't change anything, because they really haven't changed in the last week in price that much at all. There's just been a couple lower ones, a couple higher ones, they're just kind of moving up in price a lot. So I'm up 246 in the Power Noise, which I'm very, very happy about, and I'm glad that I'm up that much on them, because I'm still holding these ones. I'm waiting until GDragon wears them, and releases an album or something, just something I need to happen with these shoes with the celebrity, and I definitely would see them going up. And GDragon, again, the main person they're collaborating with, if he wore them, then I would definitely do the right thing, you know what I mean? So you already got some selling up at like 585, 600-ish. So I feel like eventually they'll be going at that point no matter what. But if this got like a little celebrity footage from GDragon, that would definitely would help out. So that's all I can say really there about that one. So aside from the Peace -1s, how they look, and the crazy idea of how they crack away, you got the flower up there again, and you can see how the whole layering around the Air Force cracks away and reveals this cool pattern underneath. So aside from that one, the fire reds right here. As you guys know, I invested in 5 pairs of 7Y ones, and these ones have been taking a bit. You know, I saw them in the upward trend, but I feel like they're about to hit that next portion where they just, you know, go up right up again. You see how they did it right here, where it was just a little like up and down like this, and you know, right here it's kind of doing the same thing, just a little bigger. So I feel like it's about to, you know, get that point where it really goes up a lot. So I got 5 pairs in 7Y. I paid $225 for 4 of them, and then $220 for 1, and that was like $11.05 I think was the total of that. So yeah, that's how much I ended up paying for the grade school fire reds there. So aside from that, right now, since we're at $230 for each pair, you know, and I ended up, you know, having to calculate a $24 dollar cost I paid for shipping. I'm up $24 on the fire reds right now, which, you know, is not great. I know for a big investment when you put in like $1,100 into something, but I think with time, I'm not really stressing again. I feel like once we hit the summertime, this one's definitely going to be showing a lot more progress. It's a very good looking shoe. I've started to see, you know, the chicks on my Instagram that you don't even like shoes posting up in these, and you know, and once I start seeing that, I'm like, oh, the shoe's getting popular. So yeah, it's about that time is what I see. So whether you can relate or not, maybe that made sense. If it didn't, cool. But yeah, this one I'm investing in for a reason. That's why I got so many pairs of them. So aside from the fire red Jordan 4, another one is the Volt Golds right here. I got these ones for retail, so I paid like $182. I got an 11.5, and you know, they're pretty much going for like $214, like $210, like right around that range. I just said $214, so that puts me up $32 on the Volt Gold. So yes, I am up more on the Volt Golds than I am on the fire reds right now, but got one for retail versus the other, you know what I mean? So I wish I got all those fire reds in grade school sizes for retail. That'd be nice. And by the way, grade school investments are just as good as adult ones, so don't even stress about investing in those. But aside from that, another thing I want to mention, yeah, since we're up 32 in those, it's just the Volt Gold, so nothing really too crazy, but I see these ones rising in the summer. As I said, it's just why I got 1 pair of them, and I'm kind of holding them because I got them for retail, so I might as well, just why not, you know? I made a video on it, and I definitely just see these kinds of colorways being summer themed, so they're not even that bad looking in person either. So that's kind of one that I like right there. And another one that I want to mention, I don't even want to show you all this one, but the metallic golds in the grade school sizes, I paid way too much for these, so I'm down like, I think it was like $40 in these ones, on this 1 pair, because I made a mistake, and I think I thought these were like an adult size or something. I really don't know how I messed it up again, but I made a price error, so I am down on this one due to me paying too much, not because I bought it too high and the market dropped. It's just I literally paid too much right off the bat for it, so that kind of sucks. But yeah, you know, it's just like eventually I'm not really stressing because I'm still holding it, and I know it will eventually get back up to that point where I bought it and I can just break even on it. So that's just, you know, how investments are, and sometimes it takes time, you know what I mean? So it's just another one I got right there, and we're investing in it. So the metallic golds, it's another pair we got. And aside from the metallic golds, another one I got is the Jordan 1 mid band. I actually have these ones in hand, and the metallic golds. I mean, I got a few pairs just back there in the box in hand, but this one I paid, I think it was $144 for. I think it was what I paid. Yeah, $144. I think it says it right here. Yeah, $144. Right now they're like $148, so they're not rising that fast, but they eventually are going to, you know, start taking off. As you all know, the bands and, you know, mids right now, they're hyped. Band colorway is definitely a good one to go with. So up $4 in the band mids. Only got 1 pair because I just kind of want to, you know, test the waters and see. Maybe I should have gotten a grade school size, who knows, but I don't mind getting an 11.5. That's always the size I've kind of gone with and copped, and just investing in it slowly right now. So another mid, aside from that one, is also the Signal Blues. I'm investing in the Signal Blues right now, and you know, I paid, I think it was for my last pair, right now, you know, I paid $155, and right now they're at like $175. Yes, there are some pairs that sell around $150 and like $140 right now. On StockX, but after taxes and all that, it's like, again, it would still be around $155, but there's also some selling right up at like $200, at like, you know, $190. So I just kind of went in between that range and was like, I could probably sell, you know, in between right now at like $170 or something. So that's kind of what I'm thinking about the Signal Blues. My personal estimation is I'm up at like $20 on them. If I could find someone for $175 to buy them for, that's what I think though. If I think it wouldn't be too difficult to get something really close to that. So I think I'm up about 20 of those Signal Blues, and I just got a pair right now. Very, very clean in hand. I was very surprised by these mids. Just want to mention that. So the final one, my final sneaker investment, which I just copped today, this morning, off Foot Locker. Lucky, shout out Secret Sauce, bless their slots. I happened to get the UCLA Dunk Low Coast, and I'm investing in this one right here. I paid retail for it, so I paid $100 plus $9 in tax, so $109. And right now they're going for $327 in the size 9.5. That I got, so I'm up like $220 almost on these pair of coasts. I'm holding them through the summer. I see these ones skyrocketing through the summer. This colorway is not one to ignore. There's no way I would sell these right now. I mean, even though people are like, oh, dunks are down, no, they're not, and you will see with these ones once they rise through the summer, and that's kind of what I'm thinking. So I was able to get the coast, very happy about that. So kind of looking at all the costs, all my investments, how they are right now. So I paid in total $5,371 for all these investments. That's how much I paid for everything in total, 5.3K. And then after that, how much they right now are, if I sold them, I'd probably be around 6.7K, 6,729. That's how much I could sell them for probably. So we're nearing that amount of, almost having, $7,000 in investments, which I'm pretty happy about. So, we're going to keep going there. That's just with the shoes. So in total, profit is about $1,358. That's about how much I would say would be the profit margin I'd be taking away. So around $1,358, which isn't that insane, but we're still waiting on a lot. And I think once we're still learning a lot more about investing right now. So we're making some good choices. And mainly to me, this kind of, with sneaker investing, it's just putting money aside so you don't spend it. You know what I mean? Just save that way. And, it's something that can go up. So I'm definitely going to start bulk buying. So, that number starts growing a lot more, as you can see. But we've been making some great progress, and I'm very happy about that. So I'm going to end the screen recording right there. And this is just some of my sneaker investments, all of them that I checked on right there. And we're doing pretty good. About to hit 7K. So in terms of, investments, so I'm happy about that. So road to 50K here. Let's roll the outro. Anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys, again, do want more sneaker investment videos just like this one, then feel free to go ahead and subscribe below and also drop a like. Again, goal's 200 likes, typical goal, so I'll just get that all out of the way. Hopefully there wasn't too much background noise in this video. Again, sometimes the roommates be playing video games, and they'd be going crazy. I don't know why I keep mumbling and stuttering some words here. Just I don't know. I'm just trying to talk too fast maybe or something. But went through all the investments there so you guys can see what I got. If you have any questions about any of them, investing in any of them, feel free to ask them down below. I'll be answering them accordingly. So that's all I really got to say. Check my Instagrams and Discord down below if you all want to. I'd appreciate the follow again. Road to 7K on the Instagrams. We'll eventually hit that. Road to 50K here, but with time. So that's all I got to say. I'm Tristan. Thank you all for watching. And I will hopefully catch you all in the next video. Peace.